What is going on? Welcome to the AMC Livecast. How does it sound, guys? Obviously, I'm not at the workbench. We're sounding good still?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome, everybody. As you can tell, we have a special guest tonight. He's actually a double barrel tonight. As y'all can tell, I'm traveling, just leaving work, and he's on standby. He's going to be our six-shooter. Should I run out of service and I fall off of here, you guys will have somebody else to talk to.
So don't distract Mikey because he's driving. We
Right.
It's not a Tesla.
Mike, is that Elvis?
Right. That's Elvis. I've seen him. Woo.
Oh, it's,
Man, the chat is picking up. Everybody is popping in all at once.
oh my God.
We
It's
went
like,
from 20 people to 27 in about 3 seconds. Awesome.
Well, you guys will have to let me know if we got some good questions in there or some comments. I can't see. Obviously, I don't need to be looking at the screen. I need to be looking at the road. So let me know if there's any good questions in there, and we'll check them out, man. This should be fun. I've never done this before on the road, so we're gonna have some fun with it.
you're gonna see Mikey on the road more often. He's gonna go. If I stay there another hour, that's more money for more models. So I'm staying.
That's exactly right. Well, the truth is, tonight and this week, of course, there's always a whole story behind it. But they were supposed to send me an excavator and 2 haul trucks Tuesday, and they didn't. And I've got an underground crew that are a bunch of friends of mine, and they're sitting at home because they don't have anything to do because they didn't send me the trucks that I needed. So I've been working extra hours trying to push this pond out so they have a place to get started so they can actually go to work. So I'm trying to get that done. And at least this week, I'll do this one time on this show, but I've been working until 8, 9 o'clock all week trying to get them something to get them guys from sitting at home to come to work. But we'll make it happen one way or another.
Hey, Chris.
But yeah, you're right. You're right.
PJ says, hope we don't see him go off road.
No off-road stuff. But Jason, you are absolutely right about that, Jason. The more hours I spend there, the more money I get paid, the more model parts I can buy.
It all goes
who are we? By the way,
well, we are the AMC Livecast. I think I snuck that part in, but this is. I am Mike, the Scale Model Outlaw. This is my awesome co-host, Jason.
Joe's your awesome co-host.
Joe's my sidekick, man.
Shouldn't I be doing the driving portion of this?
He'll be Jason. I'll be Joe.
Okay.
He can be the Hobby Lobby Bandit tonight.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
I think I've lost control of this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm Jason from KRD. Of course, you've got our great producer up there in the corner, Mr.
Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic-World, and our guy below.
Our guy below. Damn.
Oh, we got Mr. Joe back in the house. So do we want to do our shout-outs?
Yeah, we can definitely do our shout outs. Just let me know. I know who mine is. Just let me know when it's my turn, and I'll give a shout out.
And then Joe, you can just think of somebody while we're doing ours, and you can just throw one out there.
Yeah.
So,
And Mike, you're going to be first. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, I'm there. I am.
you're in.
Mr. Jameson, man. Scalefinishes.com. We had him on the show, and great guy. He's been a sponsor of my channel. I think Bruce, he sponsors yours, and
Yep.
And Joe, isn't he a part of yours as well? Is that right or no?
Yes, sir.
All right, and Jason, I think you're the only one that's not sponsored by him. Is that right, or did you pick up one?
Yep.
You are? Awesome. So yeah, there you go. Mr. Jameson is a great guy. He doesn't do a lot of videos, but what he does is very informative, especially when it comes to his products. And I can't see the screen now, but I know when I looked him up earlier to give Bruce the clip, he only has like 600 members. We got to get that guy up there, man. He's a big part of our hobby. Supplies awesome products for our hobby. So go check him out. Show him some love. Mr. Jameson Kroon from ScaleFinishes.com. The site, the YouTube channel is Scale Finishes, right? I think that's what it says on it.
Yep.
Great guy, man. Go check him out. Tell him the AMC Live crew sent you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dustin, try his paint. You'll like it.
Yeah, you'll love it.
From the bottle to the bottle.
Yep. All right, Brucey, that's yours.
Yeah, this one be mine. This guy is phenomenal. He's over in Germany, and he builds all these dioramas, and he sells dioramas, and he sells laser cut parts to make the dioramas, and he sells the kits.
That's cool. I have to
and the model kits, and he has detailed videos. I've been watching him for over a year, and I thought, hey, I need to give this guy a shout out. The garage kit, that's that first one there, that station kit, that's 70 euros, which is about $72 for us, plus shipping and all that other new stuff.
I like the VW tank bus he's got going on there.
Yeah, he took two different VWs and made that.
Yeah,
cool. It's cool. He does a lot of the apocalyptic stuff.
Yeah,
he sells figures and everything.
Yeah.
Too bad he's overseas.
the F Ford 100 turned it into an outhouse. That's the perfect thing you do with a Ford. So,
I know. What did you just say, Joe? I think we're losing him.
Joe, but Joe, if the Ford's the outhouse and the Chevrolet's the septic tank. That's it.
Oh, that'll get the chat going. Okay, I'm done.
All right. So this one's mine. This is a fellow Minnesotan. This is Ryan from Toasty's Project Bench. A lot of you guys have seen his stuff here and there. He's the gentleman that does a lot of videos with his kids. He's got a couple of daughters that he's teaching how to build models. Really, really cool channel. Very family orientated. They're very involved with everything they do with their children and with projects and stuff like that, which is really cool. He's only got like 180 subscribers. Go over there, give him a check out. Tell him that the AMC show sent you. I got the pleasure to meet him this past weekend at NNL North. Really nice guy. So hopefully we'll see him at some more shows and see him do a little more with his channel. He even told me that he was looking to do like shop cards and stuff because he hasn't really gotten that far into it. But everybody's going to love him. He's a really good guy. So go over there, check him out.
I watched some of his videos, and he is very good with the kids and everything too. So you need to go over there.
Really cool. Yep.
And that's all we have of those. So now we have
Joe, did you find somebody in the meantime?
Yeah, I don't know if he's been on or not, but how about John over at Amateur Scale Model Building?
Yes.
Oh, I think yes.
So
John's
got a great channel, super enthusiastic guy, and super supportive of my endeavors too. Builds a lot of real neat stuff, and just super positive guy, which is what we love. Keep that positive energy going. So if you guys are not subscribed to John, please go stop by. Tell him we said hi.
Tell the AMC crew.
Even another guy that I got the pleasure to meet, which was a great honor, was Larry's Model Shop. He's down in South Dakota, not too far from me. He showed up, had some tremendous cards. He built the USAC Dart, is a gold USAC Dart he built. oh God, I'm in love with that car. So, yeah, just really cool to see Larry. And Larry now is, been chatting a lot and a lot of the stuff, making some really good videos too. So.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's how we should get the show rolling. Is Jason? You want to tell us about that show you went to this weekend?
Yeah, so we went down to NNL North. Didn't take anything because we haven't made anything new. Surprise, surprise! I haven't finished a damn thing. So
Preach on, brother. Preach on.
Preach on. We're here too.
I just didn't want to take the stuff that I brought last year, but it was a new venue this year, so they moved it to Ember Grove Heights, much bigger place in the Veterans Hall. They had a lot of model vendors there. They didn't have a lot of vendors as far as like stickers and parts and stuff. There was a couple there that were pretty good, but they didn't have a big selection. I think people were kind of testing the water to see how the venue was going to be, how the layout would be. But plenty of table space, plenty of ways to move around and see all the tables. If you were a content creator, you could have a good camera and go through it all. I didn't do a good job at that at all. But Larry at Larry's Model Shop did a great video on that, so go check that out. But there was a lot of really good kits, some vintage kits in there at fair prices. I found the Holy Grail, and that is the Mopar Missile. I walked out of there with probably 15 kits. We made a couple trips back and forth. So same with my son. So my son went with too, which was really cool because he's never been to like a high-end model contest. And he was like coming over going, Dad, you got to come look at this one. Dad, you got to come look at this one. I mean, he was just in awe. He's like, oh my God, how many hours do these guys got in these things? Like a lot.
Too many.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a really good time. Kudos to all the people that put that on. And I'm really looking forward to going back next year, hopefully with some models, not empty-handed. So.
Well, you said you ran into Larry, which is awesome. Did you run into anybody else? Did you meet anybody else?
Yeah, I met some other local guys. Of course, my cousin was there, so my cousin's getting back into models as well. Other than that, some other guys from the MSM Model Club, that's Tim Casper's group. There were some guys there selling stuff, but as far as YouTube content creators, it was mainly Ryan from Toasty's Project Bench and then Larry's Model Shop. So,
well, funny you bring up Tim Casper's name. I know that you saw his stuff. He's from up that way. He recently moved to the Villages, which is just down the road from me, and we've been chatting on Messenger, and I think he's going to go to either Southlands with me next month, or not say with me. He's going to go on his own, and I'm going to be there too, or PamsCon. But he confirmed that he is coming to Acme this year.
Good. He was there last year too. Yeah.
Was he? Okay, I didn't see him last year.
He was
I guess.
10. Yeah.
Do what?
He was one of the top 10.
Was he? See, I didn't know him, so I didn't.
Yeah, that Corvette.
Oh yeah. I do remember that Corvette. See, isn't that funny how as modelers may not remember faces, but you can remember the car. Like, oh yeah, I remember that car.
Yeah. Awesome, Ryan. Good to see you in here. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
That's awesome. Yeah. How many kids would you say were on the tables, roughly?
I would have to say there was anywhere between 440 to 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good show. That's a good for sure.
Yeah. There was 450 last year, and that was a much smaller venue. So everybody I talked to, and even the comments I seen on Facebook, everybody seemed to be very, very happy with the venue. So
sweet.
Yeah, you need to go.
Yeah. Ryan said he remembers 400 something. So, no, it's a really good show. So if you're in the area within 4 to 5 hours, it's definitely worth the drive. So
It's on my list. I'd like to go, maybe not next year because I'm going to go to Denver in March. So that's kind of a big ask, but if not the year after, because we'll road trip that one. I kind of like to take the whole family and just load up and drive. It'd be about a 12-hour drive or so, I think.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the Denver thing too, to go to Josh's
Yeah.
show. I think that would be a lot of fun. Mikey's talking about coming up too.
Yeah, for the March one. I can't do the one. They got one in what is it, September, October?
Yeah.
Is there? I can't do that one. That's too close to Acme for me. But the March one, because I only got one show in the beginning of the year, and that's a local show for me. So I could maybe make some arrangements financially to be able to go to that Denver show. And what a great time, right? Go out there, hang out with those guys, and I know that the Scale Model Podcast guys, with the exception of Jason, of course, they go there. Chuck and Chuck and BG and Matt go there. So that'd be cool to go over there and hang out with those guys and support Josh, Chris, and be a part of that.
Well, and plus what they're doing. I mean, what a great thing that Josh and Chris do to help build their community and their club. And
they're said they're there like twice a month or something, doing making takes and helping the young people out, doing that stuff. I think that's awesome, man. How can you not support that?
Yeah, right. And that's just it. Like I said, you got to support these things, otherwise they die off. So get out there and do something. And I will tell you right now, there was a lot of people that were very scared to bring models, that brought models, and were very surprised that they were getting notices to go take pictures with Fine Scale Model magazine. So I know Larry was one of them. Another friend of mine, that was the first time at any big model show. He brought some of his stuff down there, and he was like, "What's this piece of paper?" And I'm like, "Dude, you got to go over with your car, you know." So he's like, "Oh, really?" And he had his screwed to the bases of the cases even. So he just took the covers off and he set the whole thing down. And he goes, "Oh, I should have had him unscrewed." I'm like, "Yeah, you probably should have." But it was his first time, you know.
That's just the thing for these guys that haven't been, when you see the pictures in the magazines and you see the pictures at the show, it's always showing them in their best light. And of course, we are our own worst critic. So you're like, I can't compete with that. I don't want to show my stuff. Dude, I've said it before, and I know Jason and Bruce, you guys agree with me, and I'm sure Joe does as well. Go, put it on the table, and if nothing else, maybe get some advice. Or if it is, I've told the story about, old Tom helping me out with my paint jobs, and but you just never really know. You might be better than you think. Just bring it there, set it down, and have fun, man. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, if you don't go home with anything, you'll still go home with good memories and smiles on your face.
And you're going to meet a lot of great people. You really are.
Yeah.
So, there's so many good people. There's another gentleman that helps run another model show, and I was talking to him. His son had some stuff in the juniors, and his son wants to learn how to airbrush. So I basically told him, I said, "Look, if your kid's serious, you're about 40 minutes from me. You're more than welcome to come on up to the shop. I'll help him out with the airbrush, teach him the way it works for me. He'll probably find his own technique." And then I told him, I says, "I'll slide him into a brush for free. You got to buy him an air compressor, but I'll slide him into a gallery brush for free. And
there you go.
Let's help the kid out. If the kid wants to learn how to do this, then let's do it." And he's like, "Really?" He goes, "Awesome." He goes, "I'll definitely call you." So looking forward to teaching the youngster. So
nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, that's right. Larry won a kit in the raffle too, and he's going to use it for the Street Machine group build.
Nice.
Nice. That's why I'm going to Acme this year is because I just want to. I don't care if I win anything. I'm just going to go down to my junk on the table and go around and shake hands and hug people.
Shake hands and kiss the babies.
Nah,
Yeah.
we'll hug everybody.
And Bruce, you don't know this, but me and Jason have already talked. You're going to be the designated driver. We know we know you don't drink anymore, so me and Jason are going to ride around. Me and Jason are going to ride around town, and you're going to drive, and we're going to hang out the window and act like barbarians.
Oh my God, this is scary.
This one's hilarious right here. Josh Reese, how you doing, buddy? Josh says, "Is Mikey running from the cops?"
Yes, Josh, I'm running, buddy.
Speaking of Mr. Reese, we got something we need to say.
Yeah, let's display that.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go. And Joe, I'll
Yeah.
give you this.
All right. So, guys, just so you're aware, because of the Memorial Day holiday, no shipping on the 27th from VCG Resins. That shipping will resume on the 28th and closed the 31st and June 1st so that Josh can celebrate his birthday. So let's just flood his inbox, his email, and everything with happy birthday wishes. Josh, I hope it's an awesome one. Thank you for all you do for us, buddy.
Yes, thank you, Josh.
Amen.
Happy birthday,
And
brother.
be sure and place your order. Scroll down there to the discount code and put in Josh's birthday, 20%. Get you a 20% discount. Just kidding.
He's changing the deal.
You put it in AMC Live 10.
You put it in AMC Live 10, you will get a 10% discount. If you put in Josh's birthday 20, you probably get a big thumbs up. That's what you get.
Yeah. He'll charge you an extra 20%.
Right?
Yes, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday.
We might as well go ahead and discuss Craig or modelers too.
Yeah, let's
Yep,
throw
well,
things in
yeah.
there.
So Craig over at Modelers just announced the other day he's having his 2025 48-hour group build. Starts July 11th at 8 p.m. So it's 48 hours and you're done. I know Jason mentioned a while ago that he's going to try to get on it. Why not? You know, I need another group build to join.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, it's only 48 hours. It's a
Exactly.
It'll be a warm up for the 24-hour one in October for the cancer build.
Exactly. And
There you go.
He said in his video, he doesn't expect anybody to get done. So if you don't get done, don't feel bad because you won't be the only one.
Right.
Yep.
I highly. Go ahead, Joe.
Mike.
My channel would not exist if it wasn't for the 48-hour build. That is the entire reason I created my channel, was so I could participate last year.
And when I highly recommend that you go to the Discords. There's going to be a bunch of them, but I think that the Scale Model Car Podcast has a Discord for that show as well, and that's where I spent my time last year, and had Lucas C on the other show here a couple days ago, and that we were celebrating, or that's where I met Lucas C for the first time. We're hanging out at the 48-hour group build. So you just never know who you're going to see. And then you get them because they're punch drunk, right? They've been up for 14, 16, 18 hours, and they're punch drunk. So you get to see a lot of really good builders do some really goofy stuff.
Isn't that where he used the glue?
Yes. That's where he did the thin cement on his. He was doing the J.R. Salvino's. I think it's the Joey Logano Pennzoil car. I may be wrong about that, but basically he was putting. It was an Indy car for sure, but either way, he was putting the decal. Okay, Larson's Indy car. All right. He was definitely putting the decals on, and because he was loopy from being up, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he put the thin cement on the decal, and it didn't move much after that. I bet it conformed pretty good. It did. It laid right down. It laid right down, but it didn't move.
Oh, that poor bastard. Oh God, that's tricky because those damn bottles, they all feel the same. If you just reach over, you could grab a panel liner and put it on your decals too.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, yeah. And of course, that's like I said, when you've been working on a model for 14, 16 hours, you get a little punch drunk. You definitely get a little punch drunk.
And if you got them next to each other, it's really simple. You grab the wrong one.
Yep. Exactly.
But but if you can find whoever might be hosting a Discord that you're familiar with and that you're doing one for the 48-hour group build, I highly recommend it. It's like I said, you just go in and it's all laughs. It's all fun.
Yeah. And I think Luca did announce that he was going to do it again this year, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. He announced on the Sunday show that he was going to do it again. And I think that the Scale Model Car podcast is going to host one. So the same way they did with the turkey shoot.
Yeah.
I think they're going to host it.
Yeah,
he posted it in his Discord. He put it in the Discord that they were going to help host it. So that's good.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's good to see the crossover.
Yeah, definitely to see everybody getting involved with it. And that 48-hour group build is just so much fun anyway.
Yeah,
it's the 24 hours. You got to be a soldier to do that one. I'm not a 24-hour guy. The 48-hour, I didn't think I was going to get through that, and I did make it, but there's some. Yeah, I might have cheated a little bit to get there.
Well, and the nice thing with the 24 hours, Mark's going to allow us to paint the bodies before.
Yeah, right.
That includes chrome and door handles and all that. Anything's on the body.
Yep.
You can paint, trim, or whatever.
That is a perfect build for a curbside.
Yes.
Yep.
The 48. That's what I did. That's what I did last year. Was that Skyline, and it was a curbside. So yeah, it was no motor to worry about, no hood to worry about. Just it was already sealed up, so it was perfect. But yeah. Talking about group builds, though, there's another one out there. We were talking about Josh and his happy birthday. They got a group build going on too.
Yes, they do. Pro Street effing everything group build.
And I need to come up with something for that.
Yes,
I really do.
Yep. So for all you people out there too, you can go on its Facebook page and you can post your stuff on there. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you can still participate. Post it on the Facebook page and show them what you're going to do. And then if you got a YouTube channel, make an entry video. So get that algorithm out there. Let's flood this YouTube thing with tons of model builds. And let's support Josh and Chris Bell from Scale Speed Garage and VCG Resins and get part of that. It's going to be a great build.
Absolutely. I'm about to probably make my. Sorry. I will.
A Ferrari?
What happened, Larry?
Bruce, a Ferrari? No, he's not going to do a Ferrari.
Well, Jason Anscombe's doing a. Is his a Ferrari? I think Jason's doing a Ferrari because he's calling it Mom Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, yep.
As we know, he's calling it spaghetti and meatballs.
Do a
Spaghetti
camper.
and meatballs.
Tiffany said to do a camper.
Yeah.
But I actually texted Josh yesterday, and I'm going to have the only Pacer that ever came with that has a Lenco transmission in it. That's all I'm saying. Got a Pacer with a Lenco transmission. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so are you talking about just a camper trailer or a camper truck, Tiff? She told me to do a camper. A camper what?
Does
Boston
anybody
Bud,
make a Prius kit?
Boston Bud says, KRD, let me catch you with a radio flyer full of models at the next show. You hear?
Oh, speaking of showing things, the alarm just went off.
Ring.
Hey,
So I need to change screens.
Roll-
So we
roll that beautiful bean footage.
yeah. And here it comes. Might as well just run them all, right?
Might as well.
Okay.
Hey, we should host another group build sponsored by the podcast.
Sure, but it needs to be a race car this time.
Yeah, something that can race on asphalt or dirt.
And night and different types of weather. That would be pretty cool.
And can fly.
Wait, what?
What you talking about, BG?
Hey, I got it. Rally cars.
Yes.
What date should we run the build for?
How about January 31st? It can start and go to December 31st. That's a good amount of time.
Sure, I can work with that.
Okay, but I gotta say, I'm a little concerned about the defying gravity thing. I haven't had much luck in that lately.
Join the Scale Model Car Podcast 2025 Rally Cool Rally Car Group Build and build that rally car model kit that's been sitting on your shelf ever since you brought it home from the hobby store and said, I'm gonna build that one day, because now is your chance.
I love that one. It just never gets old.
It
Yeah.
doesn't. Especially the GTO thing. And I told you I placed an order for the Linko transmission from Josh. I also got some of those KC lights that are going to be on that sweet Pacer that I'm putting on for the, because that's two Pacers I'm building. I got to be clear with that. I'm building a Pacer, a Pro Mod Pacer, and I'm building the Rally Car Pacer. So the Rally Car Pacer gets the KC headlights for sure.
Well, you know what you got to do then, right?
What's that?
You got to build a trailer and have the rally car pull the drag car.
Yeah.
That would be too cool. That would be too cool. Jason, you and your ideas. I'm already behind. I still ain't finished my USAC build, and you're giving me cool ideas.
Pacer pride. Josh says Pacer pride.
Yeah.
Pacer pride.
Pacer pride.
I love them. I love them because nobody else does, right? You gotta love the.
Do it, Mark says.
Art says, do it to it, bae.
Capital letters do it.
Do it.
Yep. There it is. Capital letters.
Do it.
Hey, you got to do it.
Yep.
I got it. Now it's a thing. I got to put a receiver hitch, got to put a Reese hitch on my Pacer to pull my Pro Mod Pacer. That would be funny.
There you go.
Take
Josh.
that.
You got to print him a trailer hitch now, Josh.
That's right. Wes from what's it? Wes's Model Cars or whatever. He just released a whole package. So, dang.
Yep.
Now you got me thinking. But nah, that would be cool. That would be. Can you imagine showing up to a show, right?
Oh, yeah. You know how many people be staring at that thing?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I say
was-
double dare you.
Especially if you color scheme them together too. You know.
Oh,
yeah.
red, white, because I'm doing red, white, blue. So Oh, that would be too cool.
Yeah, Taylor, send me pictures of that thing. I've never seen one of those. Well, yeah, that would be freaking sweet.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
You could call the whole thing the rolling group builds.
All I need is somebody to come up with a trailer group build, and all 3 pieces would be it.
Joe, you want to come up with a trailer group build to help Mikey?
Oh my god!
No, I'm good.
I've already got one going right now with Tiffany. But I mean, I guess we could this winter. Why not? Trailer group build.
We could do it in 24 hours. The trailers only.
Trailers only. Yes.
And what is the name of that group build? Of course, it's called the Trailer Trash Group Build.
Trailer trash.
Gotta have beer cans out there.
In 24 hours.
Mars said that would be Mike's model outlaw racing team.
That would too.
Yep.
That would.
Go to any event, you go to the drag strip, you could go to the rally car.
Right, do them all. Just do them all.
All the way around.
Yeah.
That's it. But I think BG would get mad though, because if I pulled up with the Pro Mod Pacer with my Pacer and didn't unhook the trailer fast enough, I wouldn't be able to use the rally car Pacer to go get the pizzas for the real rally cars.
Oh, that's true.
He told me that I forget where we were, but maybe on here he was like, "Yeah, that Pacer rally car would be a really good car to go get the pizzas for the real rally cars."
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of pizzas, I got some pizzas in the mail from Josh for the gifts, and I'm definitely gonna paint those things up and throw them in the back seat of one of my cars.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
65 Nino camper.
Hey, Cliff made it on time for once.
Hey, Cliffy.
Cliffy.
Yeah, I missed everybody's lives this week. I was so damn busy with work. Just missed everything.
Listen, he's in on a trailer group build.
Yeah, I'm in on a
Hell
trailer
yeah.
trip.
Hell yeah.
All right, fine. We'll do it in between the turkey shoot and after the Glory Days build.
Well, we got to get it done.
Weekend of November.
No. We got to have it done before Acme so Mike can have the whole thing down in Acme.
Exactly.
We got to do a trailer group. Where am I going to fit a trailer group build in the middle?
Wait. Don't put a dead. I'll probably do better if you don't put a deadline on me. Right? I've got a couple. I've got the Wes's car trailer. Don't put a deadline on me because I fail at those epically. So yeah, do what Joe's saying and put it to the end of the year, and then I can have the trailer done before that and be like, yeah, it's all good. I may not be part of the group build, but at least I'll have it done for Acme. Because now I'm like, now. 26. You know me too well, Jason. You know me too well.
Start the
Hey,
build
I'm
tomorrow.
nobody to talk. I'm nobody to talk. I can't throw bricks. I live in the same glass house you live in.
Well, June 1st is right around the corner, and that's when Jason from Blue Hawks does his Street Machine group build, and I think this year I'll be able to finish the one I started last year.
Next year?
Well, next year, yeah. No, next year's already a year late, but
Yeah.
Always
the one I started last year might get done this year.
Oh, Larry says there's already one going on.
Oh, really, Larry? Who's got that?
Yeah.
Because we need
Is it the race car hall one, or is it?
We need to sign Mikey up for it.
Exactly. We need to sign him up for that.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Hey, Matt's in the chat.
Hey, Luca.
What's up, Matt?
Mr. C. Oh, okay. It's the race car hauler group build.
Race car hauler build.
Isn't that the one that the modeling hermit's doing? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Could be.
Is that who's doing it?
I don't know.
The modeling hermit, I think.
So Sluggo wants to know what qualifies in Jason's group build for the street machine.
1949 or newer.
Yeah, 1949 and newer. Basically, yeah, that's the difference. The hot rod is before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So hot rod's the 30s on up to 49. 49 and up is street machine.
Mm-hmm. Now I've seen people
But
ask this multiple times to clarify. They're all hot rods. Just kind of consider street machines like a subgenre of hot rods.
Right.
Yep.
But it's something that you could potentially, in real world, 1-to-1, potentially put a tag on.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but
Yeah.
it's something that you could do. I mean, a pro street is just that. You could put a tag on it, technically.
Yep.
Yep.
If all you do is take a muscle car and throw a set of Kraggers on it, that's a street machine.
Yeah, that's street machine. Yeah, that's the
There you
minimal. That would be the minimal.
Put Kraggers on a JDM car.
I'm not sure what,
Yes. Why not?
what Luca means by that question.
I think that he is allowing JDM this year. You may have to double check with him on his channel, but I know he's going to announce it on June 1st. I think he's allowing JDM in as street machine.
That's cool.
Yeah, the only things he just dropped his video this last week, and the two that he was saying was no big rigs and no motorcycles.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I think he's doing a Fiat, like a little Fiat 500 or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's
Clifton.
gotten into those. He's gotten into the JDM stuff too as well. In fact, he may not want me saying it out loud, but I know that he's actually bought some armor kits too, some tanks. He's like, "What am I turning into?" I said, "You're turning into an all-around modeler." He's like, "I've been around modeler for a long time."
Yeah.
You're overthinking it, bud.
Yep. Oh, Tiff, you had a Datsun 510? Who made that kit?
Doesn't Revell? Or didn't Revell?
I don't
thought they did.
That sounds like a Japanese kid. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying that sounds like it would be like a Hiroshima or
Revell.
Fujini.
You're right, Joe. Revell, she said. Yep. So did Mars.
Did you hear that, honey? They're saying I'm right.
See
You're
that?
right.
He's right.
I'm kidding.
Is your wife in the chat tonight?
She was, yes. I don't know where she
Sorry,
went.
I missed her.
But I haven't seen her for a while, but I can hear the kids and the dogs running amok upstairs, so
Muck.
amok, yes.
Chop that top, Stephen Kissel said. Chop that top. Well, as far as chop tops go, Mikey's Pro Street effing everything build has got a chop top.
It does. Yeah. Thank God for Jimmy Flintstone to be able to cast it that way, because I don't know that I could chop a Pacer. I took the back windows out of a Pacer one time as a model kit, but I don't think I could chop it the way he did. But that's what makes that kit so weird for me, is because it was just a body, right? And I'm not a scratch builder. I don't have them kind of skills, but I'm learning how to make this fit on that and that fit on this, and back half kits and front half kits and motors, and it'll either be a glue bomb or really cool when I get done with it. One or the other.
There she is.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm here chasing your herd.
He's not kidding.
I can only imagine. I have 2 dogs. It sounds like 6.
Yeah, I have 7.
I know.
Jesus.
I only have 2.
Yeah, 7 and 4 kids on top of that.
Jeez, Joe.
Joe, did I just hear you right? You have 7 dogs and 4 kids?
Yes,
Yeah.
you heard him right.
See, and they don't age
Oh
you
my
at all.
God.
Look at me. I'm only 26.
Yeah, they don't make it at all. He's only 26.
Holy, you got a dog pound. You got like a rescue place or something if you keep all them dogs there.
Pretty much. The kids, too, I think. Sorry, honey.
Honey, you should see all the stuff he just bought from me. A lot of dust.
Remember those neighbors' kids that keep showing up? They're going to stay for a while.
Yeah.
Happened to my
Just
house a
saying.
lot.
Oh.
Just saying.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, here's what Sam said in dog years.
Dog years. That's about
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Dog years.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta find me one of those 510 Datsuns. I always like that. Those
That's a
things
cool
with drag
kit,
cars.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Put
such
a
a
rotary
neat
motor.
car.
Yeah. Do a rotary motor drag car. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had a friend that
Then I
had a
can,
Datsun.
I can have Mikey pull it on his trailer too. He'll make a double long trailer.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's only
no,
got
you have a
about
trailer pulling the
2,000
trailer.
pounds.
Well, the rally car Pacer does have a Hemi in it.
See, there we go.
There you go.
We're good.
We'll just have to put the big tires on the back, right? Be able to hold all that weight.
Speaking of Hemi, the other day I typed in Hemi on YouTube, and them old commercials came up where the guys pull up in that junk duster. Hey, is that thing got a Hemi in it?
Matt, I just saw your question. I've actually got stopped in front of a local grocery store now. It's a hour and 15-minute drive from my job site to my house. So I'm not quite home yet, but I'm very, very close. But if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and dip out. Joe can hold down the fort for me, or my stunt double. I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
run in here to Publix and get me some dinner. But I want to say thanks to everybody, my co-host and producer, and definitely to you, Joe, and the chat for putting up with my traveling and being on here. Sounds like we had everything came through like it's supposed to. But
Yep.
I appreciate all y'all, and we look forward to seeing y'all next week, where we got some news that we'll share with you. But we'll save that for next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you later,
All right,
Mikey.
guys.
Bye, Mike.
All right, y'all.
Be careful going
Y'all
home,
be good. Absolutely, y'all be good. Or be
The Publix, I hear.
Oh, any pub sub anything from Publix is delicious. The pub subs are they're a dream, man. You gotta love them. I'll probably get something from the deli tonight, though.
There you go.
Night, y'all.
Night, Mike. He's gonna stay.
Any other time he'd hit the right button, but no, he did not hit the right button this time. Should we just leave him
What are you
playing?
doing, Mr. Car Seat?
We buy him books and we send him to school.
Oh, man.
You can't even make this stuff up, man.
That's awesome.
This was not scripted at all, folks. Promise.
Even Don or Larry says he's probably got to pee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's hilarious.
Oh, well, I can't force you guys to watch his seat any longer.
Yeah, just
Oh, I'm
shut
kind
him
of
up.
curious to see what would
One
happen when he
last
got back.
Everybody wave to Mikey. Well, Grandpa Mark made it.
Right?
You know,
Did he? Hey, there he is.
Why don't you roll that footage, Bruce? You got that one loaded, ready to go?
Hey, yes, we do.
Yeah.
And we need to do that.
I want to remind everybody that we are doing our first annual breast cancer awareness 24-hour group build, October 11th, 2025, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time. That'll run in conjunction with Bob's Model Works Chris Cortell Annual Cancer Awareness Group Build, which runs from October 1st to October 31st. A link is in the description for that one, so check that out too and sign up for his. Also in the description is a link to the GoFundMe page I set up for the American Cancer Society. We're going to take donations the whole time we're building, and you can start now if you want. But all the proceeds are going to the American Cancer Society, so any help you can give would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. That's going to be an awesome 24-hour group build. Everybody go check that one out. Support it. If you got $5, $2, whatever, donate to the great cause.
And you can start today.
Yep, you can start now.
Links in the description below, folks.
Absolutely. Me and Bruce are honored to help Grandpa Mark and is it Lennis? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Lennis or Lenny.
Lenny. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Plus, go over and support the Bob's Model Works one as well.
Yes,
Bob does a great group build.
That was the whole muss.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who I haven't seen on here yet tonight is Bob. So hopefully he's okay.
Grandpa Mark, we need to start a block pool to see who and when the first person falls off their chair.
My money's on Bruce.
That'd be me.
And my money's on Bruce.
I'll be sitting here and I go, yep.
See you later, Matt.
I practice a lot.
Yeah, for sure. You take a lot of naps.
That's the virtue of being an old person. You can do that.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that when I retire. I can take a lot of naps.
A lot of naps.
Yep. I can dream about racing then.
Right.
The best part about that is it's cheaper.
Oh, by far.
Literally way cheaper. All it costs is a little bit of drool.
Yeah, a little bit of drool. No big deal.
Yeah.
You don't have to work on them. You don't have to load and unload them. Nothing.
Smell them.
Yeah.
And look how rested and relaxed you'll be when it's over.
I know.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I take naps.
Yeah.
I dream I build all these cars and make all these videos, and I put them out there on the internet for everybody to see, and nobody ever comments or likes or shares or subscribes. It must be a dream.
Trying to figure out how you get it out of your dream and put it on your commercial.
I know this doesn't work. I try all the time.
Who is the working class castle? Who is that gentleman?
That's my lovely wife.
Oh yeah, I already know that. What's her name?
Her name is Angela.
Angela.
Or Angie. Yeah.
Nice to see you on here, Angie.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, look at that! It's in here for everybody to see. I do need a bigger model room.
Yes, you do.
I do. It's on the list.
You need to start converting the garage.
That is exactly what we're planning to do. We're going to split it in half.
She said it, folks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're on the internet.
Split it in half and make it about a 10 by 12 workspace. I think will be enough. Because this is 6 by 8.
Yep, Ryan just posted that too. That's what Toasty is working on too, and I think he'll probably have that on his channel because he's upgrading their building room. So,
right, I got to just quit buying kits first, but we'll get there.
Oh, she's still in the chat.
Are we doing bets on that one?
I was just testing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'll be cool if you because then you can spread out a little bit more than where you're at right now. Because you're practically to the back. You practically got what the foundation, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. This wall goes to crawl space. This is foundation, right? I mean, I'm touching it with my arm.
Yeah.
This room measures 6 feet by 8 feet.
So is that just, with the design of that type of house, is that just like a storm, like shelter area?
Coal room.
Oh, so that house used to have a boiler, huh?
Yeah, an old coal furnace. That was long gone when we bought it, but the house was built in 1912.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was that old.
Yeah, my spray booth is routed out of the old coal chute.
Is it? That's cool, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of neat, but, it's an older house. And so, like, when the groundwater starts to come up and everything, even though I live up on a hill, all of a sudden I've got a half inch of water on the floor in here and 80% humidity. And
yep. See, if I lived there and I was painting all these black cars, people would be freaked out in your neighborhood because they'd see all the black fumes coming out of the coal chute.
Right? Like, what's going on?
Grandpa Mark says if she make a bigger room, you just have to have more stuff.
Yes, that's the problem.
I don't have a problem with that. I officially ran out of kit storage. And then I treated myself for my birthday and bought more kits. So I don't know where they're going.
Read what Chuck said.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it right there.
Right.
Good night, Sam.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Good night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
Yeah, TJ, that's what a lot of guys do is when kids leave the house, they take the spare bedroom and turn it into a model shop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is 10 by 12, and it's got 3 hobbies in it.
Yeah.
This is just my little corner here for my hobby. My office is over there on the other side. And the storage is right behind you all.
Right.
All in the same room.
That works.
6 by 8 is the size of my coffin. Is gonna be
You can't bury all the demons and dusters with you.
Why not?
I'm taking them with.
Nobody gets them.
Nobody gets them. You know how many hobbies I had to go to get all those? Jeez.
Oh, I bet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a guy at NNL North. I was pulled out one of the dusters out of his thing. He goes, "Don't you have enough of them dang dusters?" I go, "Nope."
57 and counting, and that's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we need more.
Hey, Fred Henry's got Chevelles. I got dusters.
There you go. Oh, I got an alarm on my phone. There it goes.
No, that was my alarm.
Oh, you too?
Yeah. That's a 9 o'clock alarm. That means a bye-bye time.
It's a 7 o'clock alarm back here. Out west.
You people way out there.
I know. Behind everything.
Yeah, so Brucey's 9 o'clock. I'm 8 o'clock. You're 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Yep, I'm always late to the party.
So is Josh on your time then?
Yeah, Denver. Be our time.
Yeah, Martha 6 p.m. in Cali. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get up in the morning and say, "Good morning, everybody." And about 4 hours later, everybody in California is going, "Good morning."
Right?
Well, lately I've been saying it really early.
Yeah, well, you get up way early.
Yeah, I started work this week every day at 4 a.m., so that sucked.
Ooh. Yeah. When I drove garbage truck, I used to get up at 4 so I could start my route at 5.
Yeah. It's
oops.
9 p.m.
It's not so bad this time of year, but in the wintertime, man, does that suck.
Oh, God, yeah. And then the wintertime, too, when it's that cold out, and then you got to go out and start the cold truck.
Yep.
Davey says she sleeps late. I don't blame her. I do, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Grandpa Mark says, Jason, you get up before I do, and you are in a different time zone. Yes, I did. Yeah, it was pretty much about 2:30, 3 o'clock this week. So I have an hour drive each way.
Brutal.
Yep. Lately coming home, traffic has been terrible, about an hour and a half. I don't know. Everybody, now that, not to sound political, but now that the president has changed, it seems like everybody's going back to work. So the traffic has been brutal.
Wouldn't that be
I don't know what else is causing it, but used to fly home even in the afternoon anytime, about hour, 10 minutes, and now it's been an hour and a half, and it just stop and go. So
I'm only about a mile from work, so it's not bad. It's not a terrible commute by any stretch. But I'm in a small town too.
That's cool, Frankie. You'll have to try and take some pictures of those hot rods and share them.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Gotta love an A-body.
Oh, I love the A-body.
It's night time for Grandpa Marks.
Yeah, you guys are already past my bedtime.
I guess that means we got to say goodnight.
I haven't even eaten dinner yet. What are you guys doing?
I already ate my lettuce. Hey, Joe, I'll give you a piece of candy. It's green, so it's healthy.
Go ahead and tell me how many grams of carbs are on the back of that, would you?
No. Don't want to know that stuff. That's no.
Trans fat 0. See, I told you this is good for you.
Right. Sound like a carb salesman here.
12 grams of sugar in 3 pieces.
That's not that bad.
90 calories. Total fat 0 grams. Saturated fat 0 grams. Cholesterol 0 grams. Sodium 35 milligrams. See, these things are healthy. They're green.
They're healthy because they're green. I'll get back to you on that. Yeah.
Just took the boys out. Oh, Angela's making dinner. You better get up here, Joe. TJ, you eat that.
Eat that crap.
Actually, I do. I had one tonight. So.
Now I'm caught up.
Pistachio ice cream is green. That's true, Chet. Pistachio ice cream is green.
Yes, it is. Can't say that's
I have
more than my
not had
favorite
that in a while.
Well, guys, what do you think?
Thanks, Frankie. Yeah, let's call it. I'm kind of tired.
You've had some long days, but you got a long weekend ahead now, don't you?
Yep, I'm actually gonna stay out here and get some bench time done because I haven't had no modeling time tonight. So I'm gonna go in and grab a bottle of water and maybe some other treats.
Did I hear ice cream come out of his mouth?
No, I ain't got no ice cream.
I'm
gonna go grab a brownie because I can smell them all the way out here.
She's bacon. Cool.
And then sit out here and build some models. So you want to close it out first there, Bruce?
Well, I want to thank each and every one that's in the chat that keeps showing up every week. You guys are rocking, and you're awesome. And just we've had 47, 48 people all night long, on and off. It's just you guys make this show. And we're just here to have fun with you all. So we thank each and every one of you. We love all of you. Yeah, I'll have a good, long, safe weekend.
Yes.
And if you're doing the bad stuff, make sure you have a designated driver.
Absolutely.
So take care. Bruce from bleh. Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic-World says, good night, everybody. Next.
Again, I want to say thanks to Joe for coming in as well. Glad we had Mikey as long as we did. We were very uncertain if his reception would be good or bad. But of course, it's always great to have Joe in here. I want to thank Bruce as well for doing this great producing job and all the commercials and all the stuff that he's done for this show. Of course, all of the great people in the chat. That is so awesome. You guys have really kept it moving tonight. I've had a hard time keeping up, especially with trying to pick on Mikey to add to his group builds. But glad to see everybody in here. Thanks again for all showing up. And again, have a great Memorial weekend and stay safe. Joe?
I've just got to echo what you guys have both said. Thank you for letting me come play stunt double. It's always a blast. And you guys in the chat are always rocking. It's always a great time. It's awesome. Thursday nights are just awesome. Good for the soul. So guys, get some bench time in. Definitely be safe. Enjoy some family time if you can. We'll see you next week.
See you all next week. Remember, smash that like button, everybody.
Yeah, I do want to add thank you to my two hosts on the screen. I forgot that. I apologize. I'm just old. So good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
The big red button is being pushed.